Alright, here we are. Co-op Bros, Diatessaron, and the Tubby Muffin ready for our rematch. We've given you post-game analysis of the first battle, which you can watch. I'm sure we'll stick a link either in the description or you can click it on the screen. But we are trying to bring some ancient historical cooperation and battle strategy to Warhammer Total War, or Total War Warhammer. A weird title. What do you think, Tubby?
I think it really should be Total Warhammer.
I like that too. Probably some copyright thing. Anyways, as you can see here, we have a square. We have formed a square. This is a ancient line battle technique used specifically by, well, everybody kind of used it, but it's just, I learned it from studying ancient British infantry battles, where when you're fighting cavalry units, you square up into a square. That way they can't flank you, and then you fight them. So we're fighting the Orks today. We know they've got some cavalry units. We actually already fought them and lost. And Tubby, go ahead and explain what we're doing here, please.
Well, similar to our last video, which once again will be a link in the description, we square up, and from all angles, basically, the enemy is going to try and shove their way in. We've got the heavy artillery in the center, consisting of this time a steam tank and one mortar. Hopefully we'll destroy the enemy before they even get close.
Yeah.
But if they do, we've got the halberds around us that should be able to fight them off.
Yeah, before we had a ton of mortars and a ton of small light troops, like just your regular spearmen. This time we brought the heavy-duty, tough linemen, the halberdiers. We do have one spearman. That's just because of the points cost that's associated with what we're doing here. But basically the idea was, well, before we went with a bunch of squishy troops and hoped that our numbers would work out. But the numbers game did not really work out, so especially because we were broken. They broke through our lines pretty easily. So this time we're going with heavy, strong troops and hoping that that will hold the line and more elite soldiers will win the day.
Well, let's get started.
Let's do it. Start battle. So there's the Orks. I'm going to assume again that they're bringing a ton of cavalry units. They have Goblin Wolf Archer Riders. Wolf Riders. Did they bring the spiders again?
I don't see the spiders.
There's some more Wolf Riders. There they are.
Spiders.
Spider Riders. And
creepy like spider riders.
They do have Goblin Rock Lobbers, so Tubby, make sure that our cannons are ready to fire. Oh, they are already firing. Good. Nice job there landing out here. I don't see any of them dead yet, though. But, yep, they are bringing up... They do bring lots of riders. So this formation should, in theory... Oh, there you go. You got some that time. Nice. Nice. You landed right in the middle of Goblin Spear Infantry. They kind of all got back up again, though. All right, looks like they're...
Oh, that's not good.
Go ahead.
Well, this tank does not seem to have as big explosion, but it does. The troops that get hit don't get back up.
Stop!
Yeah, I'm hoping the heavy tank will make a difference. I personally would prefer a ton of fire coming out of the tank, but you know, we'll see how it does. Okay, so we're getting ready for the first flanking maneuver. They can't really flank us technically because we are formed in a square, so that should actually help us out a little bit, but it's not doing super well so far. Okay, so first shot, the Wolf Riders bust right into the first flank, and looks like the Halberdiers are holding their own. It says they're in melee unit winning, and the Wolf Riders drive off, so that's pretty good.
This tank does not seem to be doing exactly what I thought it would.
Yeah, you've never actually played with a tank before, have you?
I have not.
Okay.
First time on the tank.
Well,
or we're just disintegrated.
Okay,
like
there we go.
Gun.
Now they hit us on the corner, which is bad news for the Wolves, I think. Oh, it says we're losing because it's considering that attacked in the rear. That is very odd. So because the Wolf Riders charged the corner of the square, they're counting that attacked in the rear. Yeah. That is very odd. Got little Packlet with me. Packlet is my little girl. That's her gamer tag name, which her mom is Packlee, so we call her Packlet when we play computer games together. Looks like we've got a lot of these Goblin Wolf Rider archers over here who are harassing the troops pretty heavily. Looks like the lines are broken. We are getting flanked from all sides, and now everybody's starting to run. So, no, even with the stronger archers, or sorry, the stronger halberdiers, there's just too much. Once that sword infantry hits, everybody just starts running.
Well, this tank is hilarious, the ramming it does.
Oh yeah, I love that steam tank ramming skill. It's just devastating.
I still don't think it's going to work.
Oh yeah, we're totally smoked. But it just comes back to what we were saying in the rant there, Tubby. The way the rules for Warhammer work are just not realistic in a realistic fighting sense. You don't have a goblin hero who can just flying through. I mean, literally just got shot in the face with a cannonball and is still going. So yeah, it's not really very realistic in that sense. And if you had a more realistic simulation of that, these tactics would definitely work.
A bunch of their troops just broke because the tank is scary.
Yeah, I mean that tank is pretty much unstoppable. But see, watch this. Well, I've got my retreated troops that are going to fight this war boss, right? It's one guy versus a huge squad of elite troops and a squad of...
Have you seen Legolas work in Lord of the Rings? He can take on a whole army by himself.
Yeah, this whole giant group just ran away because some little orc with a spear is too tough for him, I guess. I basically don't have an army.
I just have one tank.
Yeah, and it's a pretty beefy tank. See, and that's the thing too, like, okay, so we might have a tank, but for the number of points you gotta drop to get that tank, they can get, like, 3 of those war bosses. Okay, I did do the math on the way this works in the game. I don't see... Yeah, I just felt that's the one thing I don't like about the game. Like you can't use traditional strategies because it just doesn't work. All right, there we go. So there we go. That's the rematch. We lost the rematch too, so the Orks win the day. Thanks for watching Co-op Bros and the Total War Warhammer set, and we hoped you will. I've got to say it every time: like and subscribe. But I hope you had fun with us, and it'd be something that you would like and want to subscribe to, anyways. Yep. So there we go. Totally wiped out, and thanks for joining us. It's been fun playing, Tubby.
Thanks for watching.